Youth outreach has always been really important to me, and a lot of people that I've had the opportunity to meet through here, because you can come in, you can be you, you can explore your interests, and I've always felt that you're a product of the people that you hang out with. So not only is this a great, safe place to come and be yourself and follow your passions and grow as a person, but everyone here, everybody who works here always has your best interests at heart, and they always want to be a positive influence, pushing you into the next chapter of your life, helping you grow, helping you learn, and they're going to love everything you bring to the table.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you were first introduced to youth outreach?
So I was first introduced to youth outreach when I was a kid. I was 13 years old, and my friend Brandon, who had turned 12 and was going into 6th grade, told me that there was a really cool place to come down, hang out, play some pool, use the computers. And I didn't have any of that. I'd never played pool before. I didn't have a computer at home, so I was like, oh, I'll check it out. Because at this point, I was playing RuneScape at the public library, and it's kind of not the coolest thing in the world. So I decided to come down and check it out.
Nice. What are some of the things that kept you coming back after your initial experience?
Well, when I first came down here, I didn't know what to expect. I came through the door and I was greeted by some really cool, friendly people. As soon as I came in, I felt really comfortable. I felt really welcome. When I was growing up, I had a lot of social anxiety, so I was really uncomfortable in a lot of places outside of my own home, especially at places like school. But coming here, I found that I could just be me and be myself, and people would really appreciate the fact that I was there, and it kind of gave me a really good feeling that I didn't get to experience too much as a kid.
What are some specific areas that the youth program has been influential in your life throughout those 11 years?
The biggest ways I would say is probably through work, patience and dedication, problem-solving skills, and the ability to make some permanent connections or some relations to the people around me. A big thing for me was work. I didn't really know what it meant to be a worker in the workplace, or I didn't really know what it meant to dedicate myself to something for a long period of time, because I was a very sporadic individual growing up. I got my first responsibility here when I applied for the Youth Advisory Council, which is also known as YAC. I applied and got denied the first time because I just wasn't quite ready for a responsibility like that, and I was bummed, but I was excited to try again. So the next time around I applied and I got accepted, and it gave me my first taste of responsibility to kind of give back to the community as a kid and kind of help me tie in myself to the world around me, the place I was growing up in. So I did a lot of community service. I helped clean up buildings. I helped plan events here at the youth center. Not only great to be a part of a center that had already showed me a place to belong, that had already showed me a lot of friendship and positivity, but it was also nice to know that we were going out, being ourselves, and also making a positive influence on the community. And aside from that, I think my favorite thing about youth outreach is the connections that it's allowed me to make with my peers inside and outside. I met a lot of really cool people here that I've known even now, and I plan on knowing for a long time. And I met a lot of people outside of youth outreach that I wouldn't have been able to talk to or have the courage to go and make these connections without the things that youth outreach taught me from just being in the building all these years.